All right, let's switch gears here a little bit. There's no snow on the ground for us today, which is nice. But this time, 17 years ago, it was a different story, James.
Oh, a big difference. The famous ice river at Starved Rock was completely iced over.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Okay.
And that was a big story. And that's where we find former News 8 reporter Matt Hamill in 2007.
It's all part of Flashback Friday, only here on The Current on News 8.
The higher the sun climbs, the deeper they fade into the woods in a race against the warming rays. Three men on a mission on their way to tangle with a wild animal. They know it's fierce, hiding in this snowy rock canyon, and they brought their weapons of choice to do battle. Razor-sharp crampons and jagged ice axes. Welcome to the lair of the Wildcat, Wildcat Falls. By summer, liquid beauty, but this winter, 90 feet of frozen danger.
A lot of people don't realize you've got this sort of geology in the middle of the cornfields.
With below zero nights, you can barely hear the Wildcat's water purring below the frosty glaze, though on the surface, it's all teeth.
Climbing?
But Tom Desdery and Mike Wakely say this is what they dream about. Maybe twice a decade, the cat freezes solid like this. A rare event you absolutely can't miss.
A lot of this is called chandelier ice. You can see it's aptly named because it looks like chandeliers.
Pretty, maybe, but it's like hitting light bulbs with a hammer.
Ice.
Amid a constant storm of ice crystals and falling chunks the size of softballs, helmets are mandatory.
The louder he yells ice, the bigger the piece usually is.
Hanging by their own claws, the climb zaps your strength as you carefully try to pick your route.
Ice.
The ice constantly bubbles, shifts, reforms, and then when you least expect it, shatters beneath your feet.
Woo.
But like Everest, the payoff is the pinnacle, climbing into the sunshine and reaching the top.
Gotcha.
Only to descend the cat's tail to try it all over again.
The way I look at it, you know, it's like compared to golf, it's safe. You know, no one's ever been struck by lightning on ice climb.
But don't be fooled, these guys have climbed hard water 4 times this high in Canada. Done with care, they insist it qualifies as fun.
It's actually relaxing to a point where you don't worry about anything else but exactly what you're doing at the moment. So there's no worrying about work, worrying about what you're going to do later. It's one move after the other.
Unless, of course, you're the new kid.
You'll be fine. If you rock climb, you can ice climb. It's by far my favorite.
Famous last words.
Anthony Marzano is an expert on rock face, but 90-foot icicles?
Yoda would say, you have to unlearn what you have learned, and we're going to see if Yoda's my friend or not by the time I get to the top or the bottom, whichever the case may be.
On ice, the axes become your hands.
One with the ice, right?
One with the ice.
One with the ice.
Your feet become claws. Slipping may mean no second chances.
Climbing?
And mentally, you must picture the peak. But each swing of the axe weighs a little more, and after more than 20 minutes hanging high above the valley, the body starts to doubt the mind.
You start to get tired, you grip as hard as you can, you get the death grip on the tools, and it just burns up your forearms.
Your confidence starts to shatter.
Ice.
And your fellow climbers have your back, but no sympathy.
Oh, his forearms are feeling it right now. Probably sore enough he's ready to throw up.
Your arm spasm, fatigue grips your body as you search for the next hold, clinging spread eagle. The ice has you in its grasp. And then the Wildcat bites.
How'd that foothold go?
8 stories up, arms of jello, body spent, Anthony is ready to throw in the towel when suddenly the top rope comes close enough to celebrate.
I'm gonna kiss that carabiner on this other rope here.
I'll tell you what, I'm one tired puppy, that's for sure.
This isn't a beginner climb, and to make it to the top shows quite a bit of endurance.
My mother will be like, you did what?
Good job. I won't say every ounce, but it took almost every ounce of what I had to get up there.
For a first time, it was a heck of a climb.
That was a good deal.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, I'm going to Disney World.
It's beautiful down here. I mean, in the summertime, there would be literally hundreds of people running around. It's just a zoo here. But in the wintertime, you have it basically to yourselves.
These guys would be fun to hang out with. Full of one-liners. Did you hear them?
I love the golf one. That was.
Oh yeah. I don't believe it. That feels
But
more
I would
dangerous.
say almost similar.
Yeah, right.
It could be.
Exactly.
It could. And I love the line about you have to unlearn what you've learned.
I don't know what that
would
means.
be. I don't. That's a little
Yeah.
scary.
I've never learned to rock climb, so maybe I don't need to learn much.
go.
But the way down seems fun. You just go down and slide down
yeah.
like a big slide.
I think what's great
think.
is that you don't have to go out of the country to actually do anything like that. You
Right.
actually right there, right here in the Quad Cities
Yeah,
itself.
very nice.
So very nice indeed.
All right.